Well, hello there. Good morning to you all again. So this now will be my review for Kakumeiki Valvrave episode 2 of the second season. So, well, basically, this episode we kind of accompany the group that came from Model 77 um, trying to land on the Earth's surface. And we also learn a little more about the relation between Satomi, the, the guy with blonde hair, the student council president, and his sister Akira, the pilot of the Purple Valvrave. And we'll learn more about their history and what happened in their past. And basically, we also learn how, or one of the reasons, or the reason why Akira kind of became Ikokomori. I think that's the term, a reclusive person, and apparently she tried to help Satomi when they were kids and hacked the system in Jor, and eventually she was kind of persecuted by her fellow students because of that. And it's kind of interesting because we kind of see kind of upgrade in a way in the way their relation happens between brother and sister. Um, and we also have well, the re-entry process does not go all according to what they have been planning, mainly LL. And if even if at the start it appears that all will be right, then some Satomi kinda answers a call from a Darshan military ship, and they are kind of discovered, and then the Darshans try to take them down, and eventually they were kind of able to land on Earth after fighting during the re-entry process. And eventually we also learned that Aruto at this point he can regenerate um, without needed to kind of bite others. And we also learned that, for instance, Yamada and the other guy in the blue Valvrave, they also can do the same. Because we see them biting two custom officers that can overboard the shuttle where they are, and they kind of transfer to their bodies. So uh, they can also do it, but usually they don't do it. So that's kind of, let's say, strange, because even if they did that, and it kind of proves that they can also do it, but they still are on another different level from a router that goes into berserk mode. So that's kind of interesting, and apparently Aruto is different. Even his regeneration abilities are quite different. So that's interesting, and I wanted to see what is the explanation behind that. But eventually they landed. They landed, of course, and eventually at the end we learned that they actually landed in inside Darshan territories, because the goal initially was to land in a former territory of Gior, and then from that point on they will try to scout out the situation and see what's going on. But due to this battle, they were forced to change course and they ended up being land inside Darshan's territory. So that is interesting. Probably they will jump next episode, or the other after that. Probably they will soon face the Darshan ground forces. So that's quite interesting. Also, we see that the people, that the guys that are part of the group of LL, they are doing their own lives in Darshan. So, well, it was a good episode. It kind of gave us some hints, some clues, some mysteries, especially regarding Naruto. How can he regenerate so quickly and without the need to bite someone to regenerate? Because in the last season, when he was seriously wounded, he needed to transfer bodies and then his own body will regenerate. But in this case, that was not necessary. So something different is happening to Naruto. And at the same time, we kind of got some character development from Akira, mainly. It's not related with Satomi character development, even if he did prove that he has some interesting abilities to, through a setting of communications, he was able to set up a landing point guiding LL to Earth without the guidance system. So he does have abilities, but mainly we have character development to Akira and why she is the way she is, and what is her backstory and what happened in their past and such. So that was appreciated because we also do not know still much about Yamada, the pilot of the Yellow Valvrave, and the guy of the Blue Valvrave, besides the point that they lose their friends, the guy of the Blue Valvrave kind of lose their loved one. We know a little about Rukino and his her past. Naruto, we also don't know much about him, uh, about his past. And Akira, well, from this episode, from now on, we learn more about her and about her personality and about the reason she became the way she is. So that was quite interesting and I like it. So I'm looking forward for next episode that will be inside Darshan territories. And so I'm wondering about what's going on or what's going to happen. Because when they are descending into Earth like a comet or a meteor, we see a small girl, and it's the small girl that is in some way related with LL or with LL's past, that I will assume it's the Darshan Imperial Princess. So she did saw the landing or the flame trail of this shuttle landing on inside Dorsha. So that will be interesting. And also another situation inside Dorsha, it's one of the guys of the group of LL, the guy with brown hair. He kind of was hanging out with friends, and then he was under surveillance by the lieutenant of Commander Kane, the girl with black eyes, black hair, and eventually they are going to go to some place talking, something like that. So I do wonder what's going on there. So that's it. So this is my review of episode 2 of season 2 of Kakumeiki Valvrave. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay well, peace, and see you soon.